The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Sarasaland, accompanied by Luigi, Princess Daisy. And her opponent, accompanied by Doc Lewis, from Tokyo, Japan, We Fit Trainer. There's the bell and we are underway. And even ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our scheduled broadcast of Australian Takeover Thursday. Coming to you live from Nashville, Tennessee. I'm your ringside commentator, David Fosters. Joining me always is my partner in crime, Bruce Johnson. Yeah, mate, good to be fucking back for yet another week of Australian Takeover. Just coming fresh off Night of Fucking Champions, mates. And, oh, mate, what a fucking night that was, let me tell you. Night of Champions, of course, we saw quite a few things happen and quite a few championship belts changed hands. Raven, of course, was the only one who managed to actually defend her championship belt in a triple threat Hell in a Cell match. Yeah, it was probably the only matchup that actually really dragged on, if I'm honest. All the other matchups were pretty fucking quick. Dusty White defended his fucking championship, no problem at all. Yeah, he didn't even give Little Mac a fucking chance, mate. But then, of course, had the Enforcers and the Texas Boys go for the Cunt Duo Championship after the month-long King of the Ring tournament that we were having. The Enforcers ended up coming out on top, but only because of a rope break that was unable to be seen by the ref. Yeah, the fucking Enforcers got really lucky with that win. I'm sure the Texas Boys will have something to say about that one, mate. Then we had Skeletor and Duke Nukem. Skeletor won the 10-man SummerSlam Royal Rumble in order to get his championship shot. But he was unfortunately unsuccessful, but right after Duke Nukem successfully defended his Outback Championship, Vladimir Putin cashed in with his Money in the Bank winnings and ended up taking away the Outback Championship from Duke Nukem. Yeah, last year, funny enough, Duke Nukem tried to cash it in against Big Smoke and he was unsuccessful. So now Vladimir Putin cashed it in against Duke Nukem, last year's Money in the Bank winner, and won. So sort of a bit of poetic justice or something like that there. And I'm sure old Dookie was, he's pretty pissed about that one, but can't say I can't blame him. Sure, we'll be seeing more of that later on. And then, of course, we had that Desperado tournament 2 days ago where Shaggy came out on top. Yeah, it came down to fucking Shaggy and Nico in the final. And, of course, Shaggy came through, winning all three of his matchups. And, well, he'll have a championship bout with Dusty White for the Boomerang Championship. The question is when? You know, Little Mac and Dusty White still having that power struggle over it. Anyway, back to our matchup here. Look at this. Fucking Princess Daisy. Boom. Beautiful Daisy drop kick there, mate. Of course, the current matchup, Princess Daisy and We Fit Trainer, starting us out here tonight with Luigi and Doc Lewis in their respective corners. You know, usually I only see Doc in the corner of cover hit. Gets a 2 count. We Fit kicks out. I only see Doc Lewis in the corner of fucking Little Mac, but it seems he's expanded out into the Divas and going into We Fit trainer, which seems to make sense. We Fit could be helping out Little Mac with his training and somewhat. And now We Fit getting thrown over the side right next to Doc Lewis there. Daisy coming in strong. Ooh, suicide DDT right in the ringside. Oh, she fucking felt that one, mate. Gotta love the fucking athleticism that's on display by these Sheilas, mate. Honestly, you don't see it anywhere else, let me tell you. Of course, we have quite a few matchups for you tonight. Donald Trump and Senator Armstrong are coming up next. And then, of course, we got a couple of tag team matchups. Blue Man Group and the Mario Brothers. And the newly formed, the new Cunt Duo champions, the Enforcers, going up against the Warrior Brothers. And now look at this, We Fit trainer. Beautiful somersault there. Dodges the clothesline, comes back around and delivers her own clothesline. Oh, a bit of a comeback sequence there. Now fucking Daisy's laid out flat. I'm sure We Fit's looking to come back into this one, mate. Back in the corner we go once more. And now We Fit. With a springboard, head scissor takedown. And now shoulders are down. 1, 2. No, and a kick out by 2. Yeah, the Divas always seem to have the some of the fanciest moves here in the Australian Takeover, mate. And all of them seem to come out of the corner at least once. You know, you got the shotgun, fucking Daisy drop kick. You've got the head scissor takedown we saw just there. You've got the corner white twister from fucking Rose. You got the round the world from Lara. And then you got the whisper in the wind from fucking Raven. Just about everybody's got a fucking corner move. That makes me wonder what the Season 3 Diva's gonna fucking have. And of course, Season 3 is counting down. We are mere months away from Season 2 coming to its thrilling conclusion. Where, of course, 5 new superstars will be joining us here in the Australian Takeover Thursday universe in order to expand our roster. Yeah, we're at fucking 45 superstars right now. Like, holy shit. When we started this out, we only had 35. And now look at this. Head scissor, DDT. Down goes Daisy. And now We Fit with a cover. 1, 2. No, a 2.5, and Daisy gets the kick out. Yeah, to think of all the blokes we've added over the course of Season 1. You know, we had fucking we had Leon, we had Shaggy. Oh, hang on, look at this. We Fit with a handstand, head scissor, takedown. Yeah, a bit of a mouthful. And now going for a cover once more. 2. Oh, Luigi! Look at this! Oh, I didn't think fucking Luigi could do something like that, but hey, desperate times call for desperate measures. Luigi pulling out the referee, unable to get the 3 count, saving Princess Daisy. And now he has the opportunity for a comeback here. Daisy drop kick one more time. Wow, look at this. Daisy got up top. Oh, hang on, she's got a combo right into it now, isn't she? Daisy bomber drop kick, comboed right into it. And now shoulders are down. 1, 2. No, a 2.5, and We Fit gets the shoulder up. Yeah, you got to give credit where it's fucking due. That was a good combination there from Daisy, comboing from the Daisy drop kick to the Daisy bomber drop kick. But she's not done yet by the looks of it, mate. She's still getting fired up. Daisy with a quick suplex now. And now Daisy, look at her go. Whoa, quick fucking groin buster there. Into a scoop slam. And now picking her up once more. If she's not fucking done with it yet. Now look at this. Daisy drop salt. Down goes We Fit one more time. Could this be it? 1, 2, 3. There's the bell, and that's the matchup. Well, Daisy with a solid victory there, almost losing it after that head scissor DDT combo, but managed to come back with a drop salt, and down goes We Fit. Yeah, the first fucking victory she's had in quite a while. I'm sure she'll be liking this one. But the question is, can she keep it going? Don't go anywhere, though. We got Donald Trump and Senator Armstrong squaring off next. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by Lara Croft from New York, New York, weighing in at 239 pounds, Donald Trump. And his opponent from Colorado, United States, weighing in at over 400 pounds, Senator Armstrong. There's the bell. Senator Armstrong starting us off swinging with a big right hook there on Donald Trump. Welcome to our second matchup tonight. It's really Takeover Thursday here in Nashville, Tennessee, with Donald Trump and Senator Armstrong. Yeah, and good old Donald Trump's got Lara Croft in his corner, but once again, Donald's trying to recruit people with his money. He was successfully able to get Lara Croft and the Warrior Brothers, but he was unsuccessful in his multiple attempts for fucking Solid Snake. So he thought, righto then, I'll go for Solid Snake's fucking rival, which is none other than Senator Armstrong. Well, one of the rivals anyway, you know. There's a lot of people that don't like each other in the Australian Takeover universe, mate, but Solid Snake and Senator Armstrong's just one of the many rivalries. I'm at a loss for words. Before we move on, let's just break down what fucking happened there. Lara attacked Donald. Senator Armstrong climbed to the top turnbuckle, went for a diving maneuver, but didn't hit Donald, hit the fucking manager of Lara Croft. And because of that, Senator Armstrong just got disqualified. So Donald wins. What? Well, you know, they say there's a first for everything. So, yeah, that happened. I guess Donald wins. Well, what do we got next then? It's our tag match, don't we? Yeah, fucking, the Blue Man Group and the Meyer Brothers. That'll be coming up next then. So, yeah, don't go anywhere. Well, that was a match. At least that gives me plenty of fucking rivalry material later on. Oh, hi, Silent. I don't know if you saw that or not, but yeah, that was something. Fucking. They were both on the outside, knocked out. Donald was knocked out. And then, yeah, Lara attacked fucking Donald. And then Senator went to the top rope and attacked Lara instead of fucking Donald Trump, and then he got disqualified. Because he attacked the manager. But it gives me rivalry material, so fuck it. Oh yeah, you're in the next matchup, by the way, Silent. The following tag team match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from South Korea and Dr. White's lab, Pepsi Man and Mega Man, the Blue Man Group. And their opponents from the Mushroom Kingdom with a combined weight of 392 pounds, Mario and Luigi, the Mario Brothers. And there's the bell, and we are underway for our third matchup of tonight. The Blue Man Group taking on the Mario Brothers once again here tonight, Australian Takeover. Yeah, a bit of a rematch on this one, mate. If you remember last month, we had the King of the Ring tournament between all our tag teams. The Blue Man Group were, of course, seed number fucking 2, as they were the number 1 contenders at the time. And the Mario Brothers at seed number 7. And the Mario Brothers pulled off one hell of a fucking upset. The Warrior Brothers did the same thing, beating out the Team Fabulous, who were, of course, the Cunt Duo champions at the time. And then the Mario Brothers followed in their footsteps, pulling off an upset against the Blue Man Group. And I'm sure here tonight, the Blue Man Group looking to settle the fucking score on that upset. Try and get back at them. And of course, speaking of the Warrior Brothers, we'll be seeing them fucking later on. They'll be going up against the current Cunt Duo champions, the Enforcers. It seems they thought, hey, we can beat one Cunt Duo championship team. I bet you we can beat another. So we'll be seeing them fucking coming up next. But yeah, right now we've got these 4 cunts. Mario Brothers, of course, former 2-time Cunt Duo champions. Getting their first tag team win way back at Hell in a Cell. Sorry, no, it was Survivor Series. After a string of tag team wins, they had to win 5 matchups in a row in order to win the Cunt Duo Championship. And they somehow pulled it off. Yeah, I don't know how they fucking did it, but tell you what, they did it. But then not 4 weeks later, they lost it to the fucking Warrior Brothers at TLC. No, sorry, the Royal Rumble. I'm getting my fucking shit mixed up. And then, of course, we all know that was when Mario went on that fucking 6-man elimination streak at the Royal Rumble, staying in the ring for fucking 12 minutes, setting 2 new records for the Royal Rumble, which I'll be very curious to see if anyone can fucking beat it this year at the Royal Rumble. Well, technically next year, I suppose. We are getting quite close to the end of the year here. Of course, it's Spooky Month with Hell in a Cell coming up at the end of the month. And then, of course, after that is, well, actually, not Survivor Series this year. It's actually been changed to the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view event. We've had quite a few changes with our match schedule this year. Well, this season, I should say. Yeah, instead of the Survivor Series, we're now having the Elimination Chamber. And instead of Fastlane, we're having the St. Valentine's Day Massacre. I'm definitely fucking looking forward to that one, let me tell you. But that's not until next year, February. And that's, of course, right before WrestleMania. So that should be good fun to watch. What a quick kitchen sink from Mega Man. Mega Man now continuing his onslaught onto Luigi here. course, the Luigi brothers aren't the only champions in there. The Blue Man Group also has held the Cunt Duo Championship once. They won it, of course, at Payback earlier on this year. They managed to hold on to it for 12 weeks before losing it to Team Fabulous at Battleground. No, SummerSlam, sorry. And them holding on to it for 12 weeks means they tied with the current record of longest title streak of the Cunt Duo Championship with the now disbanded Stream Team. Okay, so now we've got two teams holding it for 12 weeks. The question is, can any cunt fucking beat that record? The longest title reign of any championship belt we've seen in the Australian Takeover universe is, of course, 20 weeks, which was none other than Dusty White last year after he won it at Hell in a Cell, and then won it again at TLC, and managing to hold on to it until Payback of this year, where he lost it to the Terminator. Yeah, the old Outback Championship sort of going in between both Dusty White and the Terminator for a while there, before we saw it into the hands of Duke Nukem and Vladimir like we do now. Are you gonna fucking soft lock on me? Really? Really? Intense stare now. I try my best to keep up the realism, and then this shit happens. Like, fuck me dead, dude. I'm tempted to reset, but like, I'm already so far into the fucking matchup, I can't keep talking like I was before. And I've got food here, so like, yeah. So you know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna simulate it. And we're just gonna say, fuck it, someone won. And then we're gonna move on to our next matchup. So, the winner is Mario Brothers. Cool. So I know this one's next. So I'll set this one up and then we'll start. I've got food here, that's why I was commentating a bit slowly. Trying to eat and commentate is actually very difficult, I have, you know. You know, I try all my fucking best to do all this fucking realism shit. And then the game just goes, hey, fuck you. Gotta love it. Get out of here, knife. Fuck. Hey, ignore the rivalries down the bottom. That's not important. Alright, we're good to go. Although I do need to get the music ready. Which shouldn't be too hard, actually, because they're all down the bottom here. I have them well organized enough. I can usually find most of the themes pretty quickly. The only ones I have trouble with is the singles ones. Because all the tag team ones are... Well, they weren't goth or emo. I suppose they were goth. If you want to think about it. Watch this catch me unguarded. And it fucking starts with something else. Doesn't let me do the intros, just goes straight to the fucking match. Once it fucking loads. Oh, there we go. The following contest is a tag team match. Introducing first, from the United States, with a combined weight of 524 pounds. They are the Cunt Duo champions, RoboCop and Sergeant Silent Derp, the Enforcers. And their opponents, from WarioWare Incorporated, with a combined weight of 447 pounds, Wario and Waluigi, the Wario Brothers. And there's the bell. We are underway for our fourth matchup of tonight. Another tag team contest, this time between the Enforcers and the Wario Brothers. Yeah, these tag teams share out one thing in common, and that, of course, is they're both one-time Cunt Duo champions. The Wario Brothers, of course, they won their championship belt after taking it, or more or less stealing it, from the Mario Brothers way back at Royal Rumble. Excuse me. Had something stuck in my throat there. Fuck. And the Enforcers, well, they're the new Cunt Duo fucking champions. They won just 2 days ago. Oh, sorry, last week. Night of Champions, when they beat out the Texas boys and to become the winner of the tag team tournament that we were holding at Night of Champions over the course of a full month. It certainly was an interesting set of matchups. The Warrior Brothers ended up beating Team Fabulous, the Cunt Duo champions at the time, the number 8 seed beating the number 1 seed, which caused a hell of an upset. The Enforcers also pulling off a bit of an upset, beating out the True Blue Aussies, former 2-time Cunt Duo champions and the number 3 seeds. Yeah, and then the Enforcers went on to beat the Mario Brothers. And they had to verse the Texas boys, who of course beat the Warrior Brothers. And then sure enough, at Night of fucking Champions, when the Enforcers and Texas boys clashed, the Enforcers managed to pull out a win, but only because the ref didn't see a rope break. Hell of a fucking way to lose a matchup, let me tell you. There's very few ways of losing a match that's humiliating. Not seeing a rope break is one of them. Losing to your own fucking finisher is another one. And being counted out or disqualified is definitely up there, let me tell you. Silent Derp now getting tagged in. Now Wario also makes a quick tag. Yeah, both teams trying to keep the other man fresh in there, so definitely some good tag team work there. And now fucking Silent Derp's knocked down into the unfriendly corner Both the Warrior brothers going at it. Poor old Silent doesn't know who to fucking go for. Well, look out. Silent Derp and Waluigi right next to us here. Oh, and a quick roundhouse kick. Well, I better hope he gets back in the ring soon, mate. It's that count-out's not going to last forever. Waluigi quickly going back and in and out of the ring to reset the count. So he can continue the onslaught on ringside. Yeah, right in front of us here, mate. Can't get any closer to the action unless we were fucking in the matchup. Another quick roundhouse kick there by Waluigi. Now returns to the ringside once more. He's going to fucking stay in the ring this time. And now Silent catching him taunting. Delivers a quick slam there. Silent Derp now makes the quick tag back to RoboCop now. I mean, he did get his ass handed to him on the outside there. He sort of needs a bit to catch his breath and come back in. Waluigi with a butterfly suplex now. And an arching suplex. And now the tag back to Wario. Yeah, these guys are pretty much fucking counter-tagging each other, so when one team tags, the other one tags. So you're going to be seeing, you know, Silent going up against Waluigi or RoboCop going up against Wario. RoboCop with the shoulders down. He gets a 2 count. Of course, the Warrior Brothers are known for their counter-tagging, considering they used to go up against the Mario Brothers quite a lot. As, of course, we mentioned before, when they stole the Cunt Duo Championship from the Mario Brothers way back at last year's Royal Rumble. The Mario Brothers then, of course, got the championship back, only to lose it to Team Fabulous. And now, look at this, RoboCop. Beautiful mug shot. Gotta be smiling for the camera on that one, mate. And now RoboCop with a quick cover. 1. No, 1 count. And Wario kicks out. It looks like he's still got plenty of fucking gas in the tank, mate. That's alright, I'm sure RoboCop was expecting that one, mate. And now look at this. RoboCop trying to put on some damage here. Well, look at it, mate, because here comes a fucking true conviction. Oh, right on the face again. And now shoulders down one more time. 1, 2. Now when Waluigi breaks up the 3 count. And now Wario back to his feet here. And a Russian leg sweep finally. After a bit of toss and shove there. RoboCop back to his feet. Back in the corner we go once more. And now Wario getting put on the top turnbuckle here. Man, not somewhere you want to be on your own volition, mate. Oh, look out. Oh, German suplex. Almost 300 pounds just getting tossed like it's nothing. Another pinfall here. Waluigi quick to break it up. Getting a 1 count. Yeah, either Waluigi's really on top of these intercepts or Silent Derp is not on top of his intercepts. Either way, the enforcers ain't getting that 3 count just yet. Wario now makes the quick tag to Waluigi. I mean, now Wario took a hell of a hit with that, with both the mugshot and the true conviction, so he definitely needs a moment to rest. And now the enforcers making a counter tag of their own. Silent now in the ring with Waluigi once more. And now over the rope we go. Down to ringside. Oh, looks like Silent's getting a bit of fucking payback from earlier. So yeah, you beat the shit out of me, I'll beat the shit out of you. Oh, a quick slap there. Silent Dirt punching away, and now, oh, face first, running to the barricades. I'll admit that probably hurts a lot less than our old barricades, considering those were just straight up fucking steel fences, but these ones still hurt. Even if they're, well, a bit rubberized. Waluigi now back to his feet, returning to the squared circle. Now Silent Derp, where's he going with Waluigi here? Well, I'm sure he had something in mind, but I don't think he was able to pull it off. I thought he was going to go for the corner and go for a tag move with Robocop, but I guess not. And now Waluigi lining it up here. Oh, the super kick connects. And now shoulders are down. 1, 2. Oh, and Silent with a kick out of 2. And now look at this. Waluigi not giving him a chance to recover. Big walk drop. Go straight from one move to the next. And now cover once again. Hit a 2 count, and then Robocop breaks it up. Silent Derp getting out of the way of that one. Oh, and a quick belly to back. Silent looks like he was waiting for Waluigi to get up there, but was unable to capitalize on it. Waluigi with a quick basement drop kick there, now going for another cover here. Oh, almost a 3 count. Silent kicks out just in the nick of time. Tell you what, I was more fucking focused on Wario to see if he could try and intercept Robocop there, which he was able to do. I wasn't even looking at the fucking pinfall, the important thing. Waluigi with a quick backstabber now. And now Waluigi on the second rope. Oh, double axe handle. And now shoulders down once more. 1. No. 1 count. Broken up by Robocop once again. Hey, Robocop really on top of these fucking intercepts. Silent with an armbar scoop slam. And it makes the much needed tag to Robocop. And now Waluigi with an airplane spin. Round we go. Here, where he stops, only he will know. Now, quick cover again. 2.5 count. Robocop kicks out. Well, I tell you what, fucking seems that Robocop and Waluigi sort of done all the hard work here, mates. Bro, Silence and Wario haven't really done much here. Although, speaking of, he's now getting tagged in here. We'll see what he'll do up against Robocop here. Wario begging Robocop to get up here, but he got what he asked for, and now he's on the ropes here. Oh, and a gut wrench right on the top rope there. Well, he fucking begged for him to get back up on his feet, and then he's receiving a beating because of it, so. And now look at this, fucking truth or consequences here, mate. Robocop with the covers down. 1, 2. No, and Waluigi breaking up the 3 count one more time. Wario with a quick counter now. Silent Derp intercepting there, making Wario drop his partner. Ref trying to get the tag partners outside the ring here. Yeah, poor old ref. He's got to be in between fucking 4 of these burly blokes trying to gain order in here. And now Robocop with another fucking true conviction. Shoulders it down. Not even a 2 count, and Waluigi breaks it up. Tell you what, I don't think Silence fucking intercepted him once. Wario now making the tag to Waluigi here. And Robocop getting put on the top turnbuckle. No, getting put in the trio. Whoa. Yeah, all the blood just sort of rushing to your head there. Not somewhere you really want to be honest. They make it disorientated as all hell, though. And now look at this. Waluigi on the super kick connects. And now shoulders are down. 1, 2, 3. There's the bell, and that's all she wrote. Fucking hell, Silent. What are you doing, mate? Not a single successful intercept. You were supposed to win that match. Gosh, what do I pay you for? Oh wait, I don't pay you. Warrior Brothers getting a solid victory there. It looked like the Enforcers were going to win for a while there, but Warrior Brothers somehow pulling on top of the victory there. I mean, they beat the previous fucking Cunt Duo champions, and now they beat fucking this month's Cunt Duo champions. Maybe they're in line for a title shot soon. Who knows? They've definitely proven they can beat the champ. Now they need to prove if they can beat the champ in an official match. Don't go anywhere, though. We got a no-holds-barred match coming up next. The following no-holds-barred match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Hollywood, California, weighing in at 268 pounds, Duke Nukem. And his opponent from St. Petersburg, Russia, weighing in at 227 pounds. He is the Outback champion, Vladimir Putin. And here we go, mate. We're underway for a fucking no-holds-barred matchup between the previous Outback champion and the current Outback fucking champion, Duke Nukem and Vladimir Putin. Of course, Vladimir Putin recently crowned Outback champion after a successful cash-in from Money in the Bank last week at Night of Champions. Duke Nukem successfully defended his Outback championship against Skeletor, only for Vladimir Putin to come along with the Money in the Bank, cash it in, and win the Outback Championship. I mean, hey, that's what you call a successful cash-in, mate. Duke Nukem was unsuccessful with his cash-in last year against fucking Big Smoke. And now Vladimir Putin, 1 year later, showing him how it's fucking done. I tell you what, you can't write this shit, mate. Let me tell you. Oh, and a big clothesline there from Vladimir. And now both competitors swinging wildly there, neither one hitting the mark. Quick Russian leg sweep there from Vladimir. Of course, this is a no-holds-barred match. There are no countouts and no disqualifications. You must pinfall or submit your opponent inside the arena. Well, inside the ring. Yeah, when you say arena, usually that's reserved for Falls Counts Anywhere matchups where you can fucking pinfall or submit your count anywhere in the arena, literally, like anywhere. You can go halfway up the fucking ramp and it doesn't matter, you can still get the 3 count. Duke Nukem now looking underneath the ringside, looking for a weapon here. Grabs the wooden stick here. Vladimir Putin coming back into the ring. Oh, takes the stick off of him. Now Vladimir missing the mark. And now Duke hitting right back here. Oh, back and forth with this fucking weapon here. Oh, right on the back. You know, most people will worry about, you know, your steel chairs, your steel steps and stuff, but that fucking kendo stick, let me tell you, it might be only wooden and stuff, but it still fucking stings. Sure, it's not heavy like steel, but wood hitting your arms and flesh and shit, it's still not pretty. Definitely leaves a hell of a mark if you hit him enough. Vladimir Putin now going back for that wooden stick here. Oh, a direct hit right under Duke Nukem there. And now Duke with a quick reversal. And now Duke, look at this. Oh, that kendo stick just went fucking flying. Goodbye. The sheer force of fucking Duke Nukem's USA suplexes there just sent it out the fucking ring. And now with a quick cover. 1, 2. Putin with a kick out. Don't worry, my brain's going to catch up to my commentary in a second. Just give me a moment. And now Vladimir, look at this. Russian leg sweep. And now he goes for a cover. 1, 2. Now and Duke with a kick out of 2. Your beautiful back and forth fucking contest here between these two blokes. Two of the toughest hitters here in the Australian Takeover, mate. And yet both of them only recently Outback champion. You look at either of these blokes from last year, sure they were both top contenders, but they never held a championship in their fucking life. It took both of them a year and a half just to lay their eyes on the gold. And now Vladimir trying to put Duke Nukem away. Cold winter stunner. Beautiful impact. And now, quick cover. 1, 2. No, a 2.5, and Duke gets the kick out. But actually, speaking of the cold winter stunner, funny enough, I saw Donald Trump the other day with his version of the cold winter stunner. He calls it the moneymaker stunner, and it's basically a direct fucking parody of his old tag partner's finishing move, and I thought that was a bit funny. And for those of you around since the start of Australian Takeover, you might remember one of the oldest tag teams that didn't last very long. Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin forming the Presidents of Power. One of the first ever tag teams here in the Australian Takeover universe. Yeah, of course, they were very unsuccessful, and they didn't last for long, and they sort of went their own ways. But neither of them, of course, holding a championship belt until now, that is, which is to say Vladimir winning the Outback Championship. Donald is yet to win any of the belts. But who knows, maybe the two of them will set their differences aside and start a new tag team. But with the way Donald's going with trying to recruit people, that just might not happen. A few other tag teams we've had in the past, of course, include the Stream Team. And now look at this, Russian leg sweep. One more time. Can they get the cover this time? 1, 2, 3. There's the bell, and that's the match. Vladimir Putin with a solid victory there, proving why he deserves to hold the Outback Championship after beating Duke Nukem in a full 10-minute matchup. Yeah, he beat him for the championship, and he just proved there that he can still beat him in a regular matchup. Don't go anywhere though, we got fucking Little Mac and the Spoo coming up next. Ugh. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from the Bronx, New York, standing 5 foot tall and weighing 117 pounds, Little Mac. And his opponent, from Toronto, Canada, weighing in at 190 pounds, the Spoon. And now here we go with a final matchup of tonight. Little Mac taking on the Spoo here in a 1v1 matchup. Yeah, the former Boomerang champion got him against one of the top contenders. Here, of course, fucking the boy from the Bronx taking on the Canadian Devil. Little Mac with a quick reversal there to start us off. Of course, Little Mac and Dusty White have been going back and forth over the Boomerang Championship over the past few weeks. After, of course, Dusty White attacked Super Mario for his #1 contender spot and beat Little Mac in a 1v1 matchup at SummerSlam. Little Mac, of course, wasn't having any of this and went back and forth with Dusty White over the past 4 weeks, beating him, of course, 2 weeks straight. And then in the middle of all this, the Trash Man came through. Both Dusty White and Little Mac managing to beat the Trash Man. And then, of course, came the all-important night at Night of Champions last week, where, of course, Dusty White defended his championship belt with quite ease, in fact. Yeah, Little Mac fucking destroyed Dusty in the first 2 weeks of that month. And then all of a sudden, we fucking turn around to the pay-per-view event and fucking Dusty annihilated him. I swear that cunt only seems to perform when it fucking matters, I'll tell you what. He doesn't give a shit about regular matchups, but the title's on the line. He's like, oh shit, hold on a minute. Dusty White, of course, a 2-time Boomerang champion. The first time he won it, where he had to win 5 matchups in a row in order to win the Boomerang Championship. Yeah, he had to beat the 4 previous fucking holders at the time, which was Donkey Kong, Pomp Marf, Shaquille O'Neal, and not the Trash Man, Pepsi Man. Trash Man was the champ at the time. So once he beat those 4, then he had to beat the Trash Man, and he fucking pulled it off, sure enough. But in the same night, he lost his Outback Championship to fucking Terminator. So He basically traded one belt for another, really. And he ended his 20-long week streak with the Outback Championship, which I really fucking doubt anyone's going to beat anytime soon. The closest we've got is fucking 12 weeks with most championship belts. Shaquille O'Neal held the Boomerang Championship for 12 weeks. Team Fabulous and the Stream Team... Blue Man Group and the Stream Team held the Cunt Duo Championship for 12 weeks. And of course, Raven has held the Sheila's Championship for 12 weeks. Nobody's really coming close to that magical 20 quite yet. Little Mac with a beautiful corner combination. Goes into a pinfall, but only gets the 2 count. Well, although to be fair, the only reason fucking Dusty got that 20 weeks is because of WrestleMania. He didn't have to defend his championship at Fastlane. Although that's going to be a bit different this year now that we've replaced Fastlane with the St. Valentine's Day Massacre. Hang on. We've seen this before. Little Mac going big here. Oh, hang on a minute. He's not doing this again. Oh, look out. Little Mac with a beautiful superplex down the ringside out of the spill. I tell you what, we never see that fucking cunt on the top rope, but when we do, good lord. He pulls off some fucking big shit. Both competitors now are returning to the ring here. Spoo quickly back to his feet though. Spoo not going to take this lying down. Beautiful mystery machine there. Now a quick leg drop. Oh, and a big gut buster there. Spoo not done with him yet. Little Mac with a quick codebreaker counter though. And now back in the corner once more. Now Little Mac putting Spoo on the top turnbuckle again. Yeah, but he's not going to superplex him to the outside this time by the looks of it. He's going to suplex him to the inside. And now the big elbow drop. Little Mac using the full ring to his advantage, going to all 4 corners. And now, here we go again. Corner combination. One more time. Yeah, Mac getting his fucking opponents in that corner and just sort of really beating down on them. And now, quick cover here. 1, 2, 3. There's the bell, and that's the match. And now the champ, Dusty White, coming out here. Well, I'm sure he wants to continue where he left off with Little Mac from last week. I'm sure we get the opportunity. That's all from us at Australian Takeover Thursday. We'll see you all next week. Same time, same place. Alright, so you all know the drill. We set up the next lot of matches. Well, we go to a commercial break, set up the next lot of matchups, and then start again. Oops, I need... fucking... this one is what I need. Trying to fucking organize my windows here. So yeah, we'll be right back after this. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by Mega Man, from outer space, Samus Aran. And her opponent, accompanied by Dusty White from Outback Australia, Rose White. Oops. There's the bell, and we are on the way. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our scheduled broadcast of Australian Takeover Thursday. Coming to you live from Washington, D.C. We're starting things off strong with Samus Aran taking on Rose White. Commentating on the action, of course, always at ringside. Here is David Foster, that's myself. Joining me is my partner in crime, Hall of Famer Bruce Johnson. Yeah, man, good to be fucking back, and we're starting off strong once again with even more fucking Divas contest. And a bit better this time, tell you what. The fucking bombshell blondes going up against each other here. And I'm not saying that as a tagline, that's literally their tag team. Samus Aran and Rose White form the bombshell blondes, one of two Divas tag teams here in the Australian Takeover universe. We had Princess Daisy and Wii Fit Trainer, the other tag team, the Super Smash Sisters. We had them last week. And then we have the other tag team this week. Of course, in the respective corners, Dusty White, of course, the sister of Rose, supporting her along. What's surprising me is we have Mega Man in the corner of Samus Aran here. Yeah, I sort of didn't see that one coming, but I tell you what, they both got introduced to the Australian Takeover at the same time. They both like the colour blue a lot. They're both, you know, technically a bit spacey. You know, they both use power suits and what have you, and big busters. I'm sure they get along quite well. Because, contrary to popular belief, Samus actually does own a power suit, but she's not allowed to use it, obviously. And Mega Man, as you can see, he's been very trimmed down on his armour. So he's not quite as powerful as you might as know him from his source material. Although that's not safe to say that they're powerless. You know, Mega Man's got that fucking Mega Buster where it can still knock you clean out. And Samus Aran's got those fucking boost kicks. So you definitely got to watch out for those. But Mega Man isn't in the match right now. We've got to watch for Samus and Rose. Those are our two combatants right now. Goes Samus, and now look at this. Starting us off strong. Reverse White Twister. And now, quick cover here. 1, 2. No, and a 2.5, and Samus kicks out. Yeah, Rose, the fucking 5-time Sheila's champion, definitely getting this off to a strong note there. With that fucking reverse White Twister. Which you can guess is the reverse version of her brother's signature move, the White Twister. Though, of course, they both use the Discus Big Boot, and they both use the White Thunder Bomb, so... yeah, it definitely runs in the fucking family, that's for sure. And now Samus Aran going to work on her tag partner here with those right elbows and kicks. And now into the opposite corner. Oh, and a quick monkey flip combo. Samus Aran not giving Rose White a chance to recuperate here. Just slamming away with multiple kicks. And now Paralyzer to finish her off. Well, that was a hell of a combination. Isn't enough though, mate. 1, 2. No, a 2.5, and Rose gets the kick out. Rose with a quick uppercut now. And now over the top rope and out of ringside. Mega Man, of course, being the manager, coming down to help Samus out. Giving the advantage she needs to put Rose back in the ring. Not staying out of ringside for too long. Of course, we've also got plenty of great matchups lined up tonight. With Donkey Kong and Bubsy, two of the oldest rivals in the business, coming up next. But more on that later. White Thunderbomb shoulders it down. 1, 2. Oh, almost a 3 count. Samus kicks out in the nick of time. Yeah, I've seen many a man get put away with that fucking White Thunderbomb, mate. But I guess, well, Samus ain't no man. We have Donkey Kong and Bubsy coming up next tonight. We've also got a couple of tag team matchups. The True Bull Aussies take on Team Fabulous. And, of course, the Texas Boys in their scheduled matchup with the Enforcers. Yeah, the Texas Boys called out the Enforcers last week because they wanted a rematch with them after the rope break that didn't get seen for the title match. And I'm sure the Texas Boys definitely looking for a rematch on that one. The Enforcers, of course, not really in top shape after the big loss with the Warrior Brothers. Definitely a hell of an upset that was. So now the sort of question is, who's going to be next in line for the title shot at the Country World Championship? Are the Texas Boys going to have a rematch, or the Warrior Brothers going to sneak their way into a title shot after beating a Country World Championship team in an unofficial match twice? Well, 2 different teams, I should say. We've also got Shrek and Shaggy with a tables match later on tonight, and Dusty White going up against Little Mac one more time for our final match of tonight. Yeah, apparently people just can't get enough of these two going head-to-head with each other over that fucking Boomerang Championship. I'm sure the power struggle is going to end soon, but the question is when. There's sort of a lot of people fighting for all the championships at the moment, and it's a bit of a mess, if I'm honest. And now Rose putting Samus in the corner here. Beautiful crossbody. Right into a snake eyes. Off the ropes and the big boot connects. And the leg drop comes down. And now Rose White, not done with her yet. Into the corner again. And now look at this. Corner, White Twister. Right in the center of the ring, and now shoulders it down. 1, 2, 3. There's the bell, and that's all she wrote. Rose won with a solid victory over a former tag partner there. I'm sure she's looking for another championship shot, even though she failed to do so at Night of Champions with that triple threat matchup. She's definitely looking for a 1v1 match with Raven. Let's see if she can pull it off later on in the month, but don't go anywhere. We got Donkey Kong and Bubsy coming up next. Which will be coming up next. I need to, I need to take a quick break here, because my stomach is just fucking being angry at me. So yeah, we'll be right back for a sec. Oh, fuck. Sorry about that. Wait, no, it's Bubsy entering, not Shaggy. Dumbass. Alright, let's get this back on the road. Already wasted enough time. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from the Congo jungle, weighing in at over 400 pounds, Donkey Kong. And his opponent, accompanied by Shaggy, from parts unknown, weighing in at 241 pounds, Bubsy. And here we go, our second matchup is underway, and Bubsy with a flying start there with the clothesline running to DK. Starting us off strong with our second matchup of tonight. Donkey Kong and Bubsy going at it one more time. Yeah, probably one of the oldest rivalries here in the Australian Takeover, mate. This dates way back to Extreme Rules of last year. One of the first ever rivalries we had here on Australian Takeover. I think the other one we had at the time was, I think it was Gummy John and Ruji. And then we had the Mario Brothers and the Warrior Brothers. So I think those are some of our oldest rivalries here on the Australian Takeover. And this is just one of them that just sort of, you know, it's never going to die, honestly. It's kind of like the Mario Brothers and the Warrior Brothers. They're just eternal rivals, really. Yeah, DK and Bubsy, of course, dating way back to Extreme Rules, back when DK was actually still the first ever Boomerang champion of Australian Takeover. Yeah, he held on to it for fucking 8 weeks before he lost it to Shaquille O'Neal at fucking Payback. And DK, well, he hasn't really had a chance at the Boomerang Championship since. Since the Boomerang Championship's been through so many hands now, you know, Shaquille O'Neal, Trash Man, Pump Month, Dusty White, Little Mac, Super Mario. You know, about 6 or 7 champs just for the Boomerang Championship alone. You know, it's definitely going through some hands. And, bro, DK, he hasn't had his hands on it since Payback last year, so I'm sure he'd be looking for a bit of a rematch with that one. Meanwhile, Bubsy, of course, has yet to win any of the championship belts here at Australian Takeover. Although he has come close quite a few times. Yeah, Bubsy won the fucking Invitational SummerSlam Royal Rumble last year, the 10-man one. And he challenged Shaquille O'Neal. Oh, DK coming for the fucking crossbody there, completely missing the mark. Big risk, big reward, you know what they say. But he's back up and at him like nothing happened. But yeah, he won the 10-man Royal Rumble, challenged Shaquille O'Neal for the championship, lost. He also, with that rivalry with DK that we mentioned, he had a chance at the Boomerang Championship at Extreme Rules last year, and also lost. Not to mention he was in last year's Royal Rumble. And he had the Desperado tournament opportunity at Night of Champions, but lost that one as well. So Bubsy's certainly not shy of opportunities. Did that ref just only take out one chair and not take out the other one? Like, he does realize there's 2, right? Okay, no, yeah, he does. We're good. Fucking Shaggy putting in steel chairs in the ring. Trying to get a cheap shot on a Donkey Kong. I mean, I shouldn't expect any less of a fucking teammate of Bubsy. Speaking of Bubsy, look at this. Bubsy kick combo. And now lands on his mark, shoulders down. Gets a 2 count. DK kicks out. DK back to his feet here. Bubsy trying to follow up there, unable to do so. And now DK just squeezing down on a Bubsy here. Because as we mentioned before, we got quite a few matchups tonight. Definitely back-to-back tag team action coming up next. And now look at this banana slammer from DK. Down goes Bubsy. And now he goes for a pinfall. 1, 2. Oh, that kick out at 2. Ooh. I think he cracked him open there, cunt. Bubsy getting slammed down face first into the mat, which has yet cracked him open, and he's now bleeding. And over the ring, over the top rope we go one more time. Down to ringside. Oof. Fucking DK is not done with him yet. Wants to take him down here to beat the shit out of him. Oh, look at that. Fucking knuckle pot. Big right fucking straight punch there. Oh, and a fucking neck breaker. Oh, fucking Bubsy's got to fucking dig deep now, mate. He's getting his ass handed to it. Oh, quick counter there, that. Both competitors returning to the ring before the count out. DK getting the in-ring advantage here. Going for a scoop slam, but Bubsy with a Russian leg sweep now. And now Bubsy, beautiful springboard moonsault. Shoulders it down. 1, 2, 3. There's the bell, and that's all she wrote. Actually, that was a catch herself, but never mind. Bubsy with a beautiful catch assault there, even though he was bloody, bruised, and beaten, still managed to pull out a win. I mean, hey, he did have Shaggy in his corner, but to be honest, Shaggy didn't really help that much. I think Bubsy sort of won that on his own merit for once. Don't go anywhere, though. We got tag team action coming up next with the True Blue Aussies and Team Fabulous. The following tag team match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Outback, Australia, with a combined weight of 355 pounds, Crocodile Dundee and Steve Irwin, the True Blue Aussies. And their opponents from the United States with a combined weight of 491 pounds. Ace of Spades and Big Gay Al. Team Fabulous. And there's the bell. We are on your way for our third matchup of tonight. Our first tag team matchup. The True Blue Aussies taking on Team Fabulous here tonight. Yeah, a lot of championship wins fucking between these two, mate. Team Fabulous, 3-time Cunt Duo champions. And, of course, our former Cunt Duo champions. Before they lost the King of the Ring tournament last month. Falling to the Warrior Brothers, of all people, in the first fucking round. Tell you what, that was a damn shock, let me tell you. And of course, as we know, the Enforcers fucking ran away with a victory in the final. We'll be seeing them coming up later. But of course, speaking of the Enforcers, they had to beat the True Blue Aussies to get there. Who of course are here tonight, our former 2-time Cunt Duo champions. Yeah, they've been chasing that fucking third Cunt Duo championship win for just about a year now, or almost anyway, and they're not quite being able to get it yet. Almost 3 of those times were because they couldn't beat Team Fabulous for the Cunt Duo championship. Oh, and a big elbow there. And then they had 2 attempts where they couldn't beat the Blue Man Group, and of course Team Fabulous then came along and beat the shit out of Blue Man Group and won the Cunt Duo championship. So now the True Blue Aussies are like, right, well, if we can't beat the Blue Man Group, we'll show that we can beat fucking Team Fabulous. Both of these teams, of course, having a 8-week record of holding on to the Cunt Duo championship. Neither of them coming close to the 12 weeks of both the Blue Man Group and the now disbanded Stream team. Oh, and a quick drop kick there from Big Gay Al. Of course, we've definitely seen a lot of different tag teams over the past year or so here in Australian Takeover. Of course, we had the early days where we had the Presidents of Power. We had the Stream team. And of course, we had the Crusader Skeletons, which were now disbanded as well. Yeah, fucking Leon and Skeletor, they sort of didn't really perform all that much in their time as the tag team, so they sort of decided to go back to singles competitions. Where, of course, you know, Skeletor won the 10-man Invitational SummerSlam Royal Rumble. And he managed to get a fucking Outback Championship title shot. He was unsuccessful, but hey, he still got that fucking title shot. And that's what counts. Not to mention winning that fucking Royal Rumble put him up the ranks in both the Outback and the Boomerang Championship standings. So I'm sure he'll definitely get another chance in the future. Steve Owen with a quick boot there, putting Big Gay Al back inside the squared circle. And now Steve Irwin with a figure 4 leg lock here. Oh, and Big Al with a quick right-hander gets him out of trouble. Yeah, the thing with those submission holds is there's always a way out of them. Doesn't matter what submission hold it is, usually there's some way out of it. And now Steve with a quick cover. He gets a 2 count. Now kicks out. Of course, the Triple Aussies have been around since the start of Australian Takeover. They, of course, were our first ever Continental World Championships holders until the Stream Team beat them out. And now look at this. Steve Irwin, beautiful moonsault there from the top turnbuckle. Yeah, all those times fucking wrestling crooks that apparently came in handy. Now quick dingo bomber. And now the shoulders are down once more. 1, a 2, and a 2.5. Steve Irwin showing off beautiful athleticism here tonight. With a hell of a moonsault now, making the tag to Dundee. It's not very often you see the Aussie boys going to the top rope, but so they put on a hell of a performance when they do. Big Gal with a snap DDT now. Yeah, the Triple Aussies were our first ever Continental World Champions, but they lost it to the Stream Team in Extreme Rules last year. The Triple Aussies, of course, went on to have a super long rivalry with the said Stream Team. Around about this time last year, actually. In the middle of this rivalry, of course, that is when the Stream Team managed to gain their 12 weeks straight of holding the Continental World Championship. With the Triple Aussies yet to win the Continental World Championship since then. Ace of Spades going for a pinfall there, only getting just a 2 count. Meanwhile, Team Fabulous, of course, they were formed in about the middle of last year to increase the ranks of our tag teams here at Australian Takeover. Originally, we only started out with about 5 or so tag teams. Yeah, we didn't have that many tag teams to begin with, honestly. It was a bit bare bones. We only had, Mario Brothers, Warrior Brothers, Triple Aussies, the Stream Team, and the Presidents of Power, I think, at the start of this. You know, that was only 5 tag teams, and then later on we had, Team Fabulous, the Enforcers, Crusader Skeletons. Oh, Dundee with a big reversal there, getting out of trouble in the corner. Yeah, the corner's not somewhere you fucking want to be against Team Fabulous, mate, especially with that fucking Bard's Bronco Buster and the Train of Pain. Dundee definitely getting out of fucking trouble there, let me tell you. Quick suplex now. Dundee now making the tag back to Steve here. And now Steve looking to put some serious damage on Ace here. Here we go. Out, back, slam. And now shoulders are down. 1, 2. No, and Big Gay out with a kick out of 3. Well, breaks up the 3 count, I should say. And now Ace, look at this. Lullaby knee. He goes for a quick cover now. 1, 2. Oh, and Dundee, Steve with a kick out of 2. Well, this still could be anyone's game, mate. Steve now putting Ace on the top turnbuckle here. And now Steve, ooh, beautiful neck breaker there. From the top turnbuckle. And now he goes for a cover here. Oh, not a 3 count once again. Big Gay out breaking it up. Yeah, Dundee was sort of a bit delayed on the interception there. And now Ace. Oh, lullaby slam. Good night, Steve Irwin. Shoulders are down. 1, 2. No, and a kick out of 2. Steve Irwin's still in this matchup. Okay, Steve definitely still got plenty of gas left in the tank, but Ace of Spades looks like he's just sort of getting started, but takes the opportunity to tag. Big Gay now in the ring. And now, Gay Rider out of nowhere. Shoulders it down. 1, 2. No, and a kick out of 2 again by Steve. Still fighting strong. Fucking hell, tell you what, Steve's taking a hell of a lot of punishment. Lullaby knee, lullaby slam, Gay Rider. And now he's getting put on the top turnbuckle here. For old Steve, he's really getting the shit kicked out of him here by both members of Team Fabulous. And now a suplex from the top turnbuckle. And now Al with the cover. Oh, almost a 3 count. Steve kicks out in the nick of time. And now Al crawling away here. Ugh. Let me tell you, that's something you don't want to wake up to on a Monday morning. I could have nightmares just thinking about that shit. Ugh. Al with those brutal headbutts now, putting Steve into the corner one more time. Al not going for the train of pain. It's going to go for a bulldog instead. I guess it ain't coming into the station quite yet, apparently. Back in the corner one more time. Are we going to see it this time? Oh, here we go, mate. All the board trainer paint's coming through, cunt. Look out. Oh, right on the Steve Irwin there. Now Al, satisfied with his handiwork, tags off to Ace of Spades. And now comes inside the ring. But Steve back to his feet now. Well, now he's in the opposite fucking corner. And now Ace with his version of a bulldog. Well, it's like fucking deja vu. Steve Irwin back to his feet, gets a moment to breathe. Look out, ref. Huh. Fucking collateral damage there. Steve Irwin trying to make the tag. Ref getting out of the way here. Dundee now into the ring. Ace crawling over to his tag partner. He gets back in the ring. And now Gay Rider out of nowhere. One more time. Shoulders it down. 1, 2. No, a 2.5 count. And Dundee kicks out, but I think Steve's just got busted open there. I can't see. That's that face buster that Ace fucking pulled onto him. Tell you what, looked like it did it. Yeah, they did a fucking number on him. There's the blood just streaming down from Steve's face there. But Dundee here, with the quick right hooks there. Oh, right into a face buster. Dundee coming back into the matchup now. Oh, that dingo bomber connects. Dundee's going to drag him away from that corner. Ace is going to intercept it. 1, 2. Oh, no, not a 3 count. Looks like Steve must have interrupted it as he was going around there. I mean, it was either that or it gets interrupted by Ace of Spades, so it was sort of a lose-lose scenario. But look at this. Steve Irwin. Oh, the Aussie elbow. Big impact. Now Al knocked out cold. Shoulders it down. 1, 2, 3. There's the 3 count, and that's all she wrote. I love how they came in at the same fucking time. And then they just sort of stood there. Look at this shit. Bang. You rarely ever see like some of these guys actually go for the top rope without a special move. The Triple Aussies with a dominating victory there over Team Fabulous, one of the top teams in the Contour Championship standings. Yeah, I'm sure that'll help them out. They've sort of had a bit of a losing streak recently, the Aussie blokes. It's definitely nice to see them get a win again. Don't go anywhere. We got even more tag team action coming up next with the Texas Boys and the Enforcers. Well, I wouldn't really count the Aussies and the Team Fabulous as a rivalry. This one's the actual rivalry. Oh, yeah, I see what you mean now. The following tag team match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Texas, United States, with a combined weight of 515 pounds, Coach and Hank Hill, the Texas Boys. And their opponents from the United States with a combined weight of 524 pounds. They are the Cut Duel Champions, RoboCop and Sergeant Silent Derp, the Enforcers. There's the bell, and we are underway for our fourth matchup of tonight. The Texas Boys taking on the Enforcers here tonight at Australian Takeover, coming to you live from Washington, D.C. Yeah, the Texas boys sort of called out the Enforcers last week. And sure enough, here they are this week, you know, challenging them. As they said they would. Of course, for those of you keeping track, last month we had a King of the Ring tournament between all the tag teams, spread out over the course of the entire month. Yeah, because it'd take too long to stick it all in one night, so we said, all right, fuck it, let's just let's do it over one whole month and call it that. Sure enough, Team Fabulous fucking lost really early to the Warrior Brothers, which was a big upset. The Mario Brothers beat the Blue Man Group, which was also a big upset. And the Enforcers beat out the True Blue Aussies, who at the time were, of course, seed number 3, which was also a bit of an upset. The Texas boys, of course, they beat the longtime rivals of the Enforcers, the Dark Horses, in their matchup. And then both of these tag teams had to beat one half of the brothers. The Enforcers beat out the Mario Brothers, and the Texas boys beat out the Wario Brothers. And with both of those victories in place, it now came down to who would win the Cunt Duo Championship at Night of Champions. Would it be the Texas boys, or would it be the Enforcers? Either way, it would have been a brand new Cunt Duo champion for the first time. Then, of course, the Enforcers snuck away with a victory after the referee unable to see the rope break, and RoboCop able to get the 3 count on the coach, winning them their first ever Cunt Duo championship victory. Yeah, but I don't think the Texas boys were sort of too pleased with that one, and they put on a strong show, and I'm definitely thinking they're going to have another chance at the Cunt Duo championship. But I'll tell you what, the fucking Warrior Brothers, you got to keep an eye on them, mate. They beat Team Fabulous when they were Cunt Duo champs. And then they beat the Enforcers last week while they were Cunt Duo champs. Not to mention they are indeed former Cunt Duo champions after beating the Mario Brothers. So, I reckon they might get another title shot in the future. Who knows? So it's definitely going to be between those 3 tag teams at the moment. It's a bit of a power struggle there. Of course, that's fucking nothing new. We've already got power struggles over the other 2 belts. Yeah, of course, the Outback Championship going between Duke Nukem, Vladimir Putin, and Skeletor through Night of Champions. And then, of course, we have the Boomerang Championship, which is going between Dusty White and Little Mac. And then, of course, Shaggy, who won the Desperado tournament. Now he has a tournament shot, championship shot for the Boomerang Championship. So the question is how he's going to insert himself into that rivalry. Yeah, they're all a bit of all the belts are sort of a bit of a mess at the fucking moment, if I'm honest. Nobody can sort of really shine through at the moment. Everybody's trying to get a piece of everybody else. It's a bit of a handful to keep track of it all. Well, I'll tell you what, I think that's the 4th time I've seen someone drag him over to their tag team's corner and then not follow up with something. I don't know what's going on with these tag teams lately, but yeah, I'll tell you what, they're not able to follow up with these fucking tag moves. RoboCop getting tagged in now. Hank Hill looking to tag the coach here. He's out on the apron, even though he's still the legal man. Yeah, you got to tag to your partner before you go out on the apron, mate. Now getting slammed into the turnbuckle there, right into a belly-to-belly. Coach now getting tagged in. Oh, look out. Oh, right into the fucking ring post. That's definitely going to put a number on your fucking arms. Coach going for a quick cover now. Gets a 2 count. RoboCop kicks up. RoboCop quick to make an escape there. Trying to recuperate himself. Not getting the opportunity to do so, though. Coach putting him on the ropes. Now look at this. Inverted USA slam. Down goes RoboCop. Yeah, just sort of perfectly in the center of the fucking arena, no less. Coach getting another 2 count before RoboCop kicks out. And now both tag partners desperately trying to cheer each other on here. RoboCop now with a quick flip. And now the falling elbow drop. You can't count him out just yet, mate. Now look at this. Oh, another big slam there. Almost thought he was going for a fucking truth of consequences, but I guess not. He's going to tag in silent, though. Coach looking for the coach drop there. Silent Derp getting out of the way just in the nick of time there. Or more so intercepting in the nick of time, I should say. Now the quick knee to the guts there. Coach with a quick counter now. And now Coach looking for it again. Can he get it this time? Oh, look at Silent. Coach drop coming through. And now Coach with the covers down. 1, 2. Now and Derp with a kick out of 2. Yeah, it's funny, we call ourselves fucking Australian Takeover, but we've got nothing but fucking Americans in there at the moment. You know, the literal Texas boys. And then, of course, we've got 2 of some of the more American superstars here. RoboCop from fucking Detroit, Michigan. And Sergeant Silent Derp with USA sprawled right across his back there. Speaking of RoboCop, though, with that beautiful truth of consequences there on a Hank Hill. Now he goes for a cover. Another 2 count. Hank Hill kicks out now. And now RoboCop squeezing down on a Hank here. And now look at this. RoboCop looking to follow up here. Oh, this is going to fucking hurt. Look at that. True conviction coming through. Oh, right on his face. Now RoboCop with the shoulders down one more time. 1, 2. No, a 2.5 again. And Hank Hill kicks out. Well, I'll tell you what, Hank Hill definitely putting up with a lot of punishment here. Now getting put on the top turnbuckle. Now RoboCop, German suplex, right across the arena. Of course, we've still got 2 more matchups coming up later on tonight. We've got a tables match coming up next between the biggest band in the business, Shrek, going up against one of the newcomers, Shaggy. Quick cover here. 1, 2. No, the ref sees the rope break this time. We're not going to see a fucking repeat of the championship match this time, fellas. The ref might be blind, but he's not that blind. Shrek will be going up against newcomer Shaggy in that tables match. And then, of course, Dusty White and Little Mac to round things off tonight. Both tag team partners. Oh, look at this. Texas pile driver. Running a Hank Hill. I wonder what it feels like to get hit by your own finishing move. You have to wonder? I thought you would have known. Nah, I tell you what, honestly, I don't think any cunt's ever hit me with my own fucking move, mate. But I'll tell you what, if I got back in Australian Takeover, I probably would be eventually, considering the amount of cunts that use your own finishes against you. RoboCop now making the tag to Silent Derp. And now Silent Derp looking to get fired up here. Big face plant there from Silent Derp. Now going into the corner. We know what this means. Fans on their feet. Standing attention. Military high knee. Oh, and it's fucking cracked him open too. He's really found the meaning of propane. That fucking blood's pouring out. Doesn't get the 3 count though. He kicks out just at the fucking nick of time. Quick rolling neck breaker now. And now Silent looking to put him away. Well, if this doesn't do it, I don't know what fucking will. Code Blue coming through. And now shoulders it down. 1, 2, 3. There's the bell, and that's all she wrote. Forces with a solid victory there after the big loss last week to the Warrior Brothers, coming through, getting a proper victory this time over the Texas boys. Yeah, showing that they can actually get a proper win without the ref unable to see the fucking rope breaks. Don't go anywhere. We got a T-Balls match coming up next of Shrek and Shaggy. The following contest is a T-Balls match. Introducing first, from Fairy Tale Swamp, weighing in at 561 pounds, Shrek.
Like if you had one plate, one fork, and an opportunity.
And his opponent from Coolsville, Ohio, weighing in at 170 pounds, Shaggy.
His palms are sweaty, he's weak, our on spaghetti. He's nervous, but on the surface, he's all spaghetti to drop farts. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud. He opens his mouth, but the food won't come out. He's joking now. Everybody's joking now. The clock's run out. Time's up. Overblown. Step back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes gravity. True. He's so mad, but he won't give up that easy. No, he won't have it. He knows his own spaghetti ropes. It's not pasta, but he wants some pasta because he loves the pasta. Pasta, pasta.
And there we go. The bell is rung, and we are underway for our 5th matchup of tonight. T-Bowls match between Shrek and Shaggy. Hey, it sort of rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? Considering they're both pretty much right next to each other on the on our fucking roster here, only separated by Shaquille O'Neal. Both contestants, of course, no stranger to tables matchups. Shrek has had quite a few with Big Smoke. Yeah, in fact, he actually had one with him just last month at fucking Night of Champions and pulled through. No, sorry, he had an Extreme Rules match with Donkey Kong. I'm thinking of a different fucking pay-per-view event. Never mind. But he won that one anyway. Yeah, Shrek had that win over DK at Night of Champions, but of course the big win at Night of Champions was Shaggy with his Desperado Win Tournament, beating out 3 other competitors. Yeah, he beat out, oh fuck, I'm trying to remember now. We beat out Mr. L in the first round, and then he beat out Sam Rye, and then he beat Nico. You know, definitely not fucking easy wins, that's for damn sure. And now Shaggy going for the steel chair there, trying to put some damage on. But he's unsuccessful. And now Shrek with a big belly to belly. The tables match rules are quite simple. Be the first man to put your opponent through a table. That's it. Yeah, no countouts, no disqualifications, no pinfalls, no submissions. Just put that cunt through the table. Well, that's it. Though easier said than done. And now Shrek with a quick, Shaggy with a quick basement drop kick there. Doesn't level the big guy though. I mean, it takes a lot to bring Shrek down to his fucking knees, mate. A simple drop kick's not going to be enough to do it. Oh, and a big right-hander. And again, Shaggy just going to work on the outside here. Maybe they're looking for the excuse to beat the shit out of each other here. It does seem to happen quite a bit in tables matchups. They'll either go straight for the objective on the table or just take the time to beat the crap out of each other. Big elbow drop there from Shaggy. And now up the ramp we go. Going even further away from the arena. Where the fuck you cunts going? Get back down here. Shaggy just toppling the big green main machine down. I'm sure he can topple him more he fucking wants, but he's got to topple him into a goddamn table. Shrek just slamming Shaggy into the barricades there. Oh, into the steel steps this time. Well, he's throwing him around, but he's throwing him towards the fucking ring, so, you know, he's doing something. Oh, into the fucking steps again. Oh, can't get enough of those fucking steps. Sure enough, let's go one more time. Here we go, into the ring we go, but didn't bring a table with him. And now Shrek just pushing away on the lighter man. Shaggy back to his feet now. Oh, and a big scoop slam there from Shrek. And now Shrek looking to put some damage on. I mean, I would have chokeslammed him through a table, but hey, this works. Shrek not done with him yet. Oh, with a big gut stomp now. Of course, don't go anywhere. We've still got our final match of tonight. Little Mac and Dusty White scoring off one more time to determine the fate of the Boomerang Championship. Whose hands will it stay in at the end of this month? And what will the number one contender at the time, number one contender Shaggy do about it? Well, right now he's getting his fucking ass handed to him by Shrek. So there's not much he can do about it, honestly. Well, that's only because Shrek hasn't gone for the fucking table yet. I get you want to kick his ass, man, but this isn't your standard matchup. Shrek now putting him on the top turnbuckle here. Oh, and flipping him around with that arm bar right down in the center of the arena. And now Shrek heading down the ringside to finally grab the table. Well, I think he's finally satisfied with the amount of damage he's done to him. Now he's got the table in the ring. Whoa. Tried to hit him with it, but he sort of fell over. He put it in the corner, though. That's a good spot to put it. And now Shaggy up on the table here. An opportunity for Shrek. Oh, but Shaggy with a quick counter. And now Shaggy. Oh, a quick drop kick there. It doesn't put him through it, though. Shaggy's going to try again here. Will he get it this time? No, not quite. Tell you what, it must take a lot of force to put the cunt through that table. Shaggy trying to weaken him down with a Scooby Slam here. He's just trying to sort of soften him up a bit so he can see if he can go through the table this time. Shaggy going up in the second rope now. Oh, beautiful crossbody there. And now Shaggy's slowly but surely coming back into this matchup. Will he put him through the table? I mean, hey, Shrek was the one that fucking set it up, so you never know. Here we go into the table. Is he going to put him through this time? Oh, not quite. It was a beautiful German suplex, though. I'm honestly surprised he was able to pick up a bloke that's, you know, a lot fucking heavier than him. Here we go. Trying again. And he's done it this time.
Look, man! Like if you had one plate, one fork, and an opportunity.
After about 5 attempts of putting him through the table, he finally manages to do so.
Come on, man.
Yeah, it took him fucking long enough, but he was able to do it.
His palms are sweaty.
Even if fucking Shrek spent like a good fucking 5 minutes kicking the shit out of him,
But on the surface, he's all
he ended up getting put to the table.
but he keeps on
Don't go anywhere. Our final match of tonight is coming up next.
goes
Little Mac and Dusty White.
But the food won't come out. He's joking now. Everybody's joking now. The clock's run out. Time's up. Overblown. Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh.
Come on, I want some interesting shit to happen with these fucking rivalries. Nothing is happening yet. It's like boring as fuck. I should go back to having 3 rivalries, honestly. 2 just doesn't seem to cut it sometimes. Oh, nothing at the start. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Outback, Australia, weighing in at 232 pounds, he is the Boomerang Champion, Dusty White. And his opponent, from the Bronx, New York, standing 5 foot tall and weighing 117 pounds, Little Mac. There's the bell, and our final matchup of tonight is underway. Dusty White going up against Little Mac one more time here tonight. Yeah, Little Mac, he definitely wants that second chance at the Boomerang Championship after Dusty White beat him out at the fucking Night of Champions. But the thing is, you've got to earn that championship shot, mate. And now with these two going at it, who knows, Shaggy might fucking come through and sweep up the championship like how fucking Dusty White came through between Super Mario and Little Mac and just sort of pinch the championship from them both. Dusty White with a big backbreaker now. Because the Boomerang Championship has gone through quite a lot over the course of the Australian Takeover series. Yeah, I still remember way back when it was in the hands of fucking DK right back at Extreme Rules. And then he lost it to fucking Shaquille O'Neal. We lost it to Trash Man. We defended it against Nico. We lost it to Shaq once again. And then Shaq lost it to... I don't know. I can't remember. Oh, yeah, that's right. He defended it for 12 weeks. Lost it to Pepsi Man at Survivor Series. And then Pepsi Man lost it to Trash Man. No, hang on. I'm trying to remember my fucking history here. And then Pepsi Man lost it to Shaquille O'Neal. Pomp is somewhere in there. I can't remember where he fucking won the championship, but I know he won it once. And then Pomp lost it to either Shaquille O'Neal or Trash Man, and then Trash Man ended up with it eventually. And then Trash Man lost it to fucking Dusty White, which more or less brings it up to the present day. Then Dusty White lost it to... who did he lose it to? Oh yeah, he lost it to Super Mario in a Fatal 4-Way, that's right. And then Super Mario lost it to Little Mac. And then Little Mac lost it to fucking Dusty White. And then it all comes around again. And now Little Mac, KO punch, hits its mark, shutters it down. 1, 2. No, a 2.5, and Dusty gets the shoulder up. Yeah, I tell you what, that Boomerang Championship's been on a hell of a ride, but Shaquille O'Neal's definitely the man to beat when it comes to the Boomerang Championship. 3-time Boomerang Champion, and has held on to it for 12 weeks straight. I know Pomp he held on to it for about 8 weeks, and so did Trash Man, and so did Pepsi Man. But nobody's quite come to that 12-week mark just yet. That's sort of really the number to beat with most of these championship belts. Is the 12 weeks. The Boomerang Championship, the Can't Do It Championship, and the Sheila's Championship all have a record of 12 weeks. The only exception is, of course, Dusty White and his Outback Championship of 20 weeks. But yeah, I'm going to be honest, I don't think anyone's going to fucking beat that for a long time now, mate. And now Dusty White putting a Little Mac in the corner. Corner White Twister. In the Ascenti Arena here, now shoulders it down. 1, 2. Now with a kick at it too. Oh, and a quick roundhouse kick there by Dusty. Yeah, just fucking leveled the little bloke. Although it's not too often Dusty kicks, level to his fucking waist and ends up connecting with the fucking boot to the face. Usually he's got to kick up. Dusty with a belly to belly now. And now Dusty throwing Little Mac over the top rope and down the ringside here. They're looking to do some fucking damage on the outside of the ring. Somewhere where Little Mac's not really used to fighting. Oh, hang on. Dusty White putting him into the barricade here. Oh, I thought he was going to put him fucking through it for a second there. Dusty White going for a pinfall. This isn't a Falls Count Anywhere match, mate. What are you doing? Did that reset the count? I don't know. I can't tell. Dusty getting slammed into the barricades there. Little Mac quickly returning to the ring here. And now Dusty White follows. Yeah, the count almost went up to fucking 8 or so there. And now look at this. White Thunderbomb connects. Shoulders it down. 1, 2, 3. There's the bell, and that's the match. Nothing's fucking happening in these rivalries. Dusty White with a solid victory there over the challenger. Winner Mac definitely got to pull his weight now if he wants a chance at that Boomerang Championship. Yeah, definitely. I'll tell you what, I don't think he's looking in too good shape for it. That's all from us at Australian Takeover Thursday. We'll see you all next week. Same time, same place. Yeah. Wish these fucking rivalries would actually work. Half the time I don't fucking do anything. It's like, fuck me, dude. That's why I need to fucking bump it back up to 3 rivalries. Before, I had 3 rivalries because nothing... I didn't have 3 rivalries because nothing was fucking happening. Like, for the entirety of the Gummy John Ruji rivalry, literally nothing happened. Not a single thing. Like, let me show you. Where is it? We had these 3 rivalries. No, hang on. These 2 and that one in the first month. Nothing. Fucking nothing between those 2. Actually, funny enough, nothing happened between these 2 either. You know, all the action was between the pay-per-view, the fucking Mario Brothers at the time. And shit was happening between them as well. Actually, shit happened between them every single week. Hot damn. So yeah, when I had 3 rivalries, it fucking wouldn't work, so it was pissing me off. But I'm not gonna have to go back to it, honestly, because it's just like... Plus, if I have 3 rivalries, that means I only need to come up with 3 matches every night, and, you know, that I can work with, so we'll see how we go anyway. I'm gonna do that next month at fucking November. Soon. Actually, how long is that? Well, that's 1 to 3 months away. Well, actually, funny enough, because it's November now, right? Which is this month. Which is this month here. So if I do this stream next week, that next Saturday, I think. I'm not sure if I'm going out of town this weekend or next weekend. I think it's next weekend, so I might have to delay it. But then, because we're basically this month now, so I'm only 1 month behind. So we'll see how we go. So I'm definitely catching up to my schedule. But that's all from me. You know, nobody cares about that. Let's get right pumped for fucking 3 viewers. Is playing Grim Dawn, whatever the fuck that is. Ah, needs to be 1 word, not 2. See you all then.